How to get free hosting and free domain for WordPress website 2024. Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I hope you all are doing great and are having an amazing and absolutely incredible day. In this video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be talking about how you can get free hosting and domain for WordPress in the easiest way possible. And it gives you unlimited free hostings for a lifetime, and it gives you a pretty good general idea of how you're going to work with all of this. So to create a free hosting and domain for your WordPress, what you're going to want to do is you're going to come to your new tab and we're going to search up Infinity Free. And once you come to Infinity Free, it brings you to this tab where it gives you, Infinity Free, free web hosting, etc., etc. Free web hosting, PHP and MySQL, no ads on your site, over 400,000 users, and you can obviously register with it right now if you want to. It gives you the greatest, fastest free hosting, 99.9% uptime. You have unlimited hosting, where Infinity Free is website hosting with no time limit, okay? You don't have a time limit on yourself. You're not set to a specific time on working in with. So just host away as long as you want, as much as you want. And that's one of the greatest things that I like about this hosting. So, it gives you a pretty nice niche and general idea. It's completely free. You can add no ads on your site, no host domain, etc. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over and register with this. So I already have an account, as you can clearly see, but the registration process is pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. You're simply going to go over to the account creation section and you're going to add a few things, here and there, your email, your basic password. Now, once you add all those things, that will basically create an account for you. Okay, that starts your account off. Now, once it starts your account off, what you're going to do from here is you're going to go into your hosting section. Okay, so to go into your hosting, you're going to click on create account. Now, once you click on create account, it says choose hosting plan. Obviously, we're going to go with the free one because that is what we are here to do. We're here to create hostings totally for free, right? We don't want to get into the whole buying stuff and all because that is not what we're here to talk about. Now, once you're over here, you are going to check an availability for a random domain. You're going to check the availability for if a domain name is present and all. So to get the availability of a domain, what you are going to want to do is you're going to go ahead and write any random domain. So in this case, I'm just going to write some random name, choose the domain extension. Let's say I'm going to go with .rf.gd and I'm going to click on check availability. Now if the domain is available, it's going to take you to the step 3 where it says, yay, the domain is available. Add the additional information. So obviously it asks you to add your account password and all. So you just keep a random password that you're going to remember and click on open control panel. Now, once you open your control panel, it brings you to the actual Vista panel where it asks you, hi, approve to, actually approve yourself. So I'm going to click on approve. And once you click on approve, it takes you into the actual approval section. And the approval section is pretty fun and easy to get your head around. So once we are over here, what you are going to do is you're going to scroll down here where it says software and you're going to go on Softaculous app installer. Now, once we go into the Softaculous app installer, we're just going to wait for things to load in. And once it loads in, it brings you here where it says WordPress. Okay. Now this is the jackpot basically because over here is where we're going to add our WordPress application for ourselves. And it's pretty easy to add a WordPress application. Okay, and I'm going to walk you through every aspect of it, so please do keep on watching. Now, you're going to go ahead and click on install. And once we click on install, it brings you here. Now, first of all, just take a second to look down in the installation section where you can actually install different aspects of the page for yourself and install different, add different URLs and a whole lot more. So, it gives you a pretty good general idea. And just to make sure to add all the necessary settings and add all the necessary belongings that are needed to be added in this section because the information you add here will stick along. So as I said, do make sure that everything is accurate because if your information that you add is off point, then that will lead to a lot of issues for you and for your domain. So to move things off, you're going to come to choose installation URL. I'm going to go into HTTPS You have the domain. It says choose protocol. Obviously, I know my protocol, so I'm going to keep it there. And if your site has SSL, please choose the HTTPS. Now, if you don't have SSL, you can go with HTTP, but you can simply get your SSL through the providers. So once you're over here, you're going to scroll down where it says site settings. So I'm going to click on quick install, add an admin username, add an admin password. Then you have your email. Make sure to copy this password off because it's totally random, or you can keep an admin password for yourself. Once you do that, click on install. You don't really need to get into the management of the theme settings and all. That's totally irrelevant information, and we don't really need to get into that. So once everything is done and smoothly sailed from here, you're just gonna wait for this to install. Okay, and once you go to the install section, it brings you over here where it says congratulations, your software was installed successfully. You can even read all the details and data that it gives about your software, what kind of software you install, what kind of domain you install, what kind of working went into your domain. All the information is provided in the description. So once it is installed, this is your basic domain. Okay, this is your domain URL, and you can actually return to your WordPress management and manage more in depth for your WordPress. So basically, think it like this. We have created our domain over here. We have created our domain. We have created our hosting. Now, all you need to do is just let the people at WordPress know that, yeah, my domain is done. Now, what needs to be done is the people at WordPress are going to go ahead and actually, you know, add the necessary workings and belongings into this. So I'm just going to wait for this to load up. Now, once you're over here, you can see your site info, your website URL, your site name, and all. So after getting an idea of that, there's the configuration where you can auto upgrade your WordPress core. You have your auto WordPress plugins, up to date, manage plugins, manage themes, etc. The general information. Now, once you have your WordPress URL, simply come over to your WordPress website. Okay. And once we are over here, obviously we're going to want to go ahead and add domains. So you're going to go into your upgrades and click on domains. Now, once you click on domains, you are going to want to make sure to upgrade to a plan to add your very own domain. Because if you don't have the business plan, then, adding your own domain gets a bit dodgy. And the reason I made you select an SSL domain is because, WordPress does not really take anything else than an SSL domain. So I'm going to come here, paste my domain in this section, and I'm just going to remove everything else. There you go. There you have your domain. Make sure to cut the HTTPS out. And once you do that, click on continue. And once you do that, it basically says, this is domain you own. So you can connect your own domain, click on select. Obviously, as I said, you are going to want a business account for this. Without a business account, this is not done. So choose the business account, continue to payment, and that is basically how you're going to create a free hosting and web domain for your WordPress. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all of you next time. Goodbye.